Joan with KWBJ TV 22. I'm here at Casa Camp, which is on the 6th floor of St. Mary Parish Courthouse. I'm here with Oscar West, who's the SRO with St. Mary Parish Sheriff's Office, as well as the Executive Director.
Good morning, I'm Brady Burrell with KQKI News. We're coming to you live from the courthouse in St. Mary Parish, in Franklin, excuse me. The new Casa Sensory Room in the sixth floor of the courthouse. Casa is going to be using this, so we're going to let SRO Deputy Oscar West and Miss Amanda Landry with Casa take it away.
Yes, if you could, first, if you don't mind, I'll ask Miss Amanda, kind of tell us a little bit about the sensory unit. We know that this is the second one that they've had in the state of Louisiana. Do you mind telling us what the sensory unit is? Just describe it.
So we took inspiration from Caddo Parish, and we really wanted to have something here for our kiddos, right? So the children that we serve don't ask to be here, and we just want a calming place for them to just be children. We really want them to come in here and use our calm down corner, you know, use our activity center, or just be creative at our color station. Really just to take their mind off of what's going on in the courtroom and just be kids. Just be kids. We also want a safe place for the parents to visit with their children if they happen to be out of home placements. And it was a perfect partnership. So we're TBRI practitioners together. So Oscar was a natural partner in this.
Yeah. So one of the reasons I was really excited when I heard Amanda had actually acquired the finances for this calming room is, as a TBRI practitioner, one of the things that we often say is that felt safety is really important. A lot of behaviors that we actually see from many of our children are because they truly don't feel safe. So where else would you want a safe room but in court? Court can be very scary for even adults, even more for children.
Absolutely.
Now, I know CASA is going to be using it. If you can explain pretty much what your mission is, what CASA does. Along with that, exactly what group of children would use this facility more than any other children?
So CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. So we are assigned by the judge in child in need of care cases. In many of those cases, the children are in out-of-home placement, so they're in foster care. So this room can really be used, one, for safe visits. So whenever they have to come to court, they can come back here and have a family visit and just have that reconnection. That's our hope. Again, as Oscar said, a safe space. We just want to really encourage safe spaces. But Oscar is going to be working with the other juveniles who have to come to court for other reasons, right? So it started out as for CASA children, but we really want it for anybody who needs a safe space.
Right. One of the things that we're hoping to do, even with this room, is to begin to educate our court system as well. In fact, I've already spoke with Judge Hamilton, and we're going to be looking at doing the TBRI training for a court as well, for the court staff.
And TBRI stands for Trust-Based Relationship Intervention. So we really want to have that trauma focus whenever we're dealing with the children that are in these traumatic experiences.
Tell us a little bit about funding and how this room came about.
So we were totally blessed. So the Diocese of Houma has a Women's Giving Circle grant, and we applied for it last year. We were said thanks, but we'll get back to you. And this year we were awarded a $10,000 grant from the Women's Giving Circle. So we have to give all the credit to them for helping us fund this project.
I will say the room looks really nice, but they're also, you're able to house children or juveniles up to the age of 18. Is that correct?
We actually go up to 21 now in the state of Louisiana. So the children can elect to stay into the foster care system through the age of 21, which ensures they're able to continue their education, they're able to get stable housing. So yes, ma'am, we actually go all the way through 21 now.
And this room is able to house?
We hope we have something for everyone. Right, so in our creative corner, we have the booklets for all ages. We have different reading material for any age, and if we don't have it, we'll get it.
Now, Deputy West, you were talking about juveniles who come to court. Obviously, they're troubled. There's issues that result in them having to come to court.
Correct.
Do you find that sometimes they are traumatized and they need something like this, a safe space, just to kind of unwind?
Yes, one of the things we've learned is that behind every behavior communicates something. Every behavior communicates something. That's not just for our children, but for our adults. But specifically right now, we're working with the juveniles. So we're trying to provide, not just with this room, because I think this may be, hopefully, the first of many, as we become more aware of what our children's needs are. It is not, and I want to make sure I make this clear, because when people hear about trauma-informed, sometimes they think that here that we're not holding them responsible. That is not at all what it's about. What it's about is how safe does that child feel? How safe does that parent feel? Because many people do not understand our court system as well. So when you come into the big courtroom and you have the judges and you have your defense and you have, your plaintiff and all of this is going on, what are ways that we can help our children to feel safe? Not that we don't hold them responsible, but when there's safety, that's often growth.
Who's available? Who's able to come into this room? Are there monitors? Are the parents able to accompany their children? Who's allowed in these rooms?
Anyone's allowed in the rooms. We do ask that there's a safe person, i.e., myself or Officer West, because again, we want this to be a safe space. So we would have someone in here monitoring activity.
I will ask just to speak on this again. You did mention you will love many. This is the second one in the state of Louisiana. Hopefully this gets around. I mean, do you think that other parishes will jump on board and seeing the benefit of a room like this?
That's definitely my hope.
Yes.
Again, we cover Iberia, St. Martin, and St. Mary, and we were just blessed to have this grant to start in St. Mary. But absolutely, our hope is to have it in all three of our parishes.
Right. And look, we're excited, first of all, that the 16th Judicial, that we're one of the ones leading, I think maybe lower than south of Alexandria. So this is really a big deal. I do know that I believe it's Caddo Parish with Judge Matlock. It's really, and by the way, TBRI is not just a state, but this is global. So I'm glad that we are a district that's going to be able to lead in this area.
Bill, you have something? Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, and I'm Brady Burrell with KQKI News, your local news leader, coming to you live from the 16th Judicial District Court here at the St. Mary Parish Courthouse. We'll give you an idea of what it looks like here. A very, very good facility here, and as you can see, some opportunities for the children as they can, unwind, relax. It's a safe area. Excuse me, I'm going to swing around real quick here, and then there you go. So something really good for our kids